Hey everybody, Hollywoodpizza here, and we're going to be playing some Izzet Creativity. So with the drop of Explorer Anthology 3, we got Xenagos, God of Rebels, and World Spineworm. So previously, this deck revolves around using Indomitable Creativity to destroy one of your tokens, whether it be a creature token of cards like Fable the Mirror Breaker, or any type of like artifact token like a clue from Secrets of the Key, or treasure tokens that you have laying around from a big score. And we can use those to essentially go get like a Torrential Gearhulk and copy Magma Opus. There's also versions of this deck that we're playing Atraxa for value. But this was the version that Reduke actually used to win the Pro Tour with the Xenagos World Spine combo. So you go get Xenagos and World Spine by casting Indomitable Creativity for 2. And then with both of these, you can essentially swing in one turn for 30 trample damage by pumping the World Spine Worm plus 15 to the face off of the Xenagos, because Xenagos at the beginning of combat, it gives another creature plus X, where X is that creature's power. So you can essentially just one-shot the opponent. Maybe not so much like out of nowhere, considering the opponent usually knows what you're doing, but because of the power of the rest of the cards of the deck, where you have like some protection with Negate, Make Disappear for the tempo, Impulse to dig a little bit into the deck, Fire Impulses, and Volcanic Spites for some early interaction. You're already playing a pretty solid deck overall, especially with Fable by itself kind of just being an engine. And just those cards alone can kind of just help churn the game along. And your opponent kind of just has to deal with the fact that you're going to be killing a lot of stuff, countering a lot of their stuff, and then finishing off with a really, really big combo. Rounding out the deck, we have a 1-of Shark Typhoon to either hardcast and do some pretty crazy stuff, or we're just going to cycle it, get a token for the Indomitable Creativity, or maybe even just a blocker. Because we don't have access to dig through time, unfortunately, we're going to run a Memory Deluge here. Outside of the Memory Deluge, the rest of this deck is actually Pioneer ready. So you can actually just go ahead and start playing this deck already in Pioneer. For the sideboard, we're playing 3 Rending Volleys, 2 Ether Gusts, a Disdainful Stroke, a Narcissus Reversal, 2 Mystical Disputes, 2 Brotherhood's End, another couple of Shark Typhoons, and 2 Hullbreaker Horrors. In the deck as well, we're actually playing 1 of Mutavault and 1 of Mirex, which can help with the Indomitable Creativity as well. Same as Sekenzen, you get a couple tokens, and you can kind of just like dig for the 2 cards that you need to combo out the opponent. Overall, this deck was pretty insane, honestly. I think it's definitely going to be a really, really big player in Explorer going forward. I expect to see this deck in a lot of tournaments, so let's go ahead and jump into some games and have some fun. On the play here with some more creativity. Let's keep this. I think it's pretty good. We got some removal spells. We have a Fable to help us with the combo. A island. More than likely control. I think we can put the spike field down. A Proctor. We're just going to kill that. Put the Fiery Impulse on the bottom. Alright, unfortunately we draw another one, but it's okay. I think I'll hold off on the pathway for now. I guess either way we might just end up playing it as a red source. Yep, Lotus Field. They're going to end their turn. Sure. Alright, the playing this tap kind of like actually ended up hurting me. In a weird way. Let's get Fable down. Still have creativity. This isn't a creature yet, though. This does make a treasure, so maybe if they tap out even, we can still... post-attack combo them, I guess. Even though, well, we'd have them make disappear as like the only way to protect our cards. Alright, they're gonna Thespian stage as well. So they're just gonna make a ton of mana. Don't need this. Mirex, okay. We have big score. Let's just attack. Definitely in a tough spot. They're going to have a ton of mana here. Okay, gonna cycle, sure. Still have a lot of cards in hand. I'm actually surprised I didn't copy the Lotus Field. Do they counterspell? No, they don't. Okay. Hey, thank you so much, Chickenzilla. Welcome in. Alright, gonna try to go for it here. I guess they could still have a Settle the Wreckage. Alright. Going to attack. Gonna try to cast this, I guess. Yeah, I'll sacrifice this. Alright. They might have a counterspell. Doesn't look like they do. And they take 30. Alright, cool. Definitely want the mystical disputes. Narset's Reversal. Copy target instant sorcery spell, then return to its owner's hand. You choose new targets. So, is there something that... So it's not like we'd be able to copy anything crazy against them. Disdainful's pretty good here. Rending Volley is like fine. If we're going to be playing any removal spell, it'd probably be that instead of the impulses. This is to Planeswalker. This is any target, but I don't think it's good enough. Maybe we just want the Hull Breakers too. Hull Breaker's pretty good, but we don't want a creativity into that. Like, okay, I guess. Can't be countered, but does it, like, matter? They have, like, discontinuity. We played that deck, and there's not really many counter spells. Like, yeah, this card can be pretty nuts, but... Alright, let's just try this out. Feel like adding an additional counter spell, switching around a little bit of the removal to not be countered. That's fine. At least we know we'll be able to shoot down the Emperor and stuff. Ooh. That is quite a lot of lands. Alright, we'll keep this. Put the Deluge back, I think. Sure. Impulse can grab us land. Start off with the mountain. And we'll pass it back. They have their own impulse, that's fine. So we have a make disappear, negate. Yeah, that's definitely not going to resolve. Need to hit a land like really badly here though. I'd rather kind of flip it around a little bit. If they want to like play the Lotus Field, it's going to take up their whole turn with the discontinuity. They'll have like an Islander. I guess they probably could keep the Hilo Fountain up. They don't have it though. They just have main phase Deluge. Okay. Interesting. We don't have double red. Or excuse me, triple red. Unless we top deck a land. But we would have triple red after combat. Okay, Mystical's pretty nice here though. I really like all my cards. I'm just gonna swing, make a treasure, pass it back. Still have big score. Okay, Proctor. I'm okay trying to get in a little bit of a war with them right now. If they want to counter it, they can. Okay. So they can still discontinuity. But they're spending a lot of cards to do this. And we still have a negate, which is nice. Okay, Storm Carved Coast is great. Okay, so... yeah, we should be able to do it, right? Yep, blow these up. Go get the combo. Pump up the worm. Smash in for 30. Alright, taking that match down. See you for the next one. Gonna be on the draw here with some creativity. I think a pretty decent hand. We have an interactive spell early. Make disappears to counter, and a Fable to give us something that's going to be threatening to the opponent. Alright, so... what are they playing? Maybe some kind of weird control deck. I'm guessing it's going to be like a Lotus Field type deck is what it looks like. Let's play our Spire, Bluff, and Pass. Yeah, that's fine. Showdown of the Scalds, okay. So they might try to do that next turn. Alright, let's hold up Counterspell still. Alright, so Showdown, we just make disappear. Ooh, big score is pretty nice. Alright, we'll pass it back. So we can discard the Fire Impulse we've been holding that isn't really doing anything. Okay, Gigantha. So let's big score, get rid of this. I like the Spite more just because it deals more damage, and I guess it deals the same amount of damage once we have the Sorcery Instant thing activated, but being able to filter is nice. Alright, so... alright, gonna try to go for it. See if we can do it. Well, looks like it's... well, we only got one, because I completely forgot that we have to have an extra mana for the other thing. And we actually have the worm in our hand already. Oh, so I guess we need to spite. That was a bit rough on my end. Definitely punished for not knowing the deck enough. Alright, Kumano's. Well, that's definitely a shame. We do have Fable. Sure. That way we can still hold up the Make Disappear. Oh, we get a hasty token, though. I'd rather still hold up the counter spell. Showdown triggers, sure. Well, if they get a creature, then it might get out of the Volcanic Spite range. Okay, Gigantha. I think we'll just counter that. Just the usual. The usual. Trying to see if we can get this deck to work. Four, five, five. Let's see. It's 10, put them down to 4. That's pretty good. I'm just coming in for the most damage we can come in every turn. If we had this down, we would have been able to kill them. The deck's pretty interesting. I guess maybe they play the same thing. Okay. Maybe it's also a creativity deck. I mean, we haven't seen the Lotus Field. I thought that it was like a Blood Sun Lotus Field deck. Alright, Kumano's gonna get bigger. Yep. Style points. I guess either way it would have died. They had to play with fire. Damn, we're at 10. Pretty scary. Play this on that side. Play this. I think we'll just pass. They're at 4. Oh, looks like we're gonna get punished though. Yep, go down to 5. Fable. Pump up the token. Smash in. Alright. Oof. Close one there. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty close one there. Yeah, I'm going, mostly been going bald these days. Haven't, done the old head shave for a little bit. We see a lot of red, right? Like, all we saw was, like, red. Red, 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 red. So I guess this is fine. It's a cheap enough counter spell. Let's do this. Some chill mode, you know? Maybe the Brotherhood's End. I guess it doesn't kill Gigantha, though. Bring in Stroke. I like this a lot more. All right. Let's try to not sack our own treasures here. To cast our own creativity. Yeah, this is fine. We can dig for land, and Fable can help us filter. We have a counter spell. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh, we hit a land regardless, so make disappear feels pretty good. Oh, okay, so we're this deck. Alright, well, they just didn't hit creatures last time, I guess. Gonna take 5 though. It's a bit rough. 6. So we're down to 12. So even if we kill this... Yep, so we're taking 7 going down to 5. Well, I don't know what the hell happened game 1. Because that is not the deck that we saw. We just hit Xenagos. This down, or I guess we would almost want to kill this instead. Even if we dig, it's not going to be enough. Well, I didn't think they were playing aggro. Luckily, we still kept most of our interactive spells. I think we do want this. Hey, what's up? Welcome in. Hope we're doing good. Create. Or create. Yeah, this is whatever. Alright, let's give it another run. See if we can do it this time. Alright, gonna be on the play. Oof. Sand's brutal. Got a mulligan. Yeah, this is a lot better. That was rough, though. Alright, start off with the coast. We have a spite to kill whatever they play first. Okay, Swiss Spear, sure. Didn't really want to get rid of the big score, but I think we had to. Alright, we're gonna get a token. We're gonna pass. I guess they have ossification, so we're gonna lose this regardless. But at least we make them do it, I guess. Yep. For redraws. Yep, kimonos. Have 4 cards left. Alright, let's Fable. Fable on, Fable on, Fable on. Gobacon, sure. Don't really have too much. I mean, they can just put the impulse to the side. Okay, removal spell, sure. Fair, that removal spell's still cheaper than if they put this to the side, and regardless, we're probably gonna want to play this anyways. Yeah, let's pass it back. This is gonna flip over. Okay, resolve. They hit a Pia. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Alright, just gonna pump up the worm and swing in. Alright, so a little bit of a mistake earlier, but you can still see that the deck is like really, really powerful and can do its thing even when you don't do the combo. So we'll go ahead and see it for the next match, and we'll see how the rest of our games go. Looking for the latest comic book to add to your collection? How about the last card for that Magic the Gathering Commander deck? Well, the comic book store's got you covered. Shop online at comicbookstore.tcgplayerpro.com or come in person at 30 North Main Street, Glassboro, New Jersey.
This video is brought to you by MagicJank.com, the spiciest cards for your sauciest decks. Buy and sell Magic the Gathering products and gear today on MagicJank.com.
Pizza people, are you enjoying the content? Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. It's free. Hit that bell icon as well. That way, anytime any of our new content comes out, you're able to see it right away. Hey, leave a comment down below as well. Tell us what you're going to play in the next event, or tell us what you're enjoying about the video. Don't forget, check out the description too. We've got tons of great content down below, and on top of that, we're going to have our tournament schedule too. So get in on it. Hope to see you. I think we can keep it. It's a shame that this doesn't come into play untapped, but it's fine. I think we'll still play it on turn 1 because we want to have this negate up for potentially like whatever 3-drop they play. I think that we're up against either like roll boats or sacrifice maybe. Okay, witch's oven. Wow, we do hit the blue source, which is nice. So I actually think I'm going to lead off with that, and then we can secrets end a turn. This removal is going to just be okay. Negate might be a little bit dead unless they play a Fable on turn 3, if they're playing it. More than likely they are. They're definitely thinking about what to do here. Okay. Do they have the cats? They do have the cats. All right. Just gonna make a clue. All right. Big score. Let's pass it back here. I think they're thinking about whether or not they maybe want to draw some card or dig a little bit deeper. They actually didn't do anything. I think that's pretty surprising. I'm gonna take the 2. That felt pretty surprising, honestly. They go for like a Mayhem Devil, we can just spite it. And maybe put the negate back. I don't really think it's doing anything in this matchup right now. I mean, it could counter like a Deadly Dispute, which would be pretty nice. But that's probably one of the better cards besides like Fable that we could catch with it. Four cards in hand. I mean, they got a lot of options. Don't really have too much mana, though. I think that that may be, like, their problem right now. Is that they don't have enough mana. Alright. Unlucky Witness trigger, sure. Could actually kill the cat, but then either way, they're still just going to get the food, so it doesn't matter. I'd rather them use the food to get the back. Yep. Witness. So, kind of just chaining some cards here. What do we want to dig? Okay. They're definitely going to the tank here, I think. Can't big score yet. We're not in any danger of dying like next turn. We have interaction, counter spells. Okay, Deadly Dispute. Yeah, I think I'll definitely negate that. Then still have Fiery Impulse to kill the Mayhem Devil if they play it. Yep, just gonna get back cat, sure. And also kill the cat now. But then they just sack this either way. It would be a lot better of a play if they just didn't have another creature, but because they have the Witness, I don't think that it's worth doing. We can just take 2 damage here. It's not like we're dying. Okay, 3 cards left here. Sure. Blood Tithe is pretty good, though. That might be worth shooting down. Just to save ourselves some damage here. Then we can big score on the following turn. Discarding. Maybe the other big score. Let's use our mana. Shoot this down. They have 2 cards left. Alright, so pretty good top deck there. Either way, we draw the land. So that way we can actually just discard a land. 2 the big score. So 3 cards for the opponent now. Let's see what they got. All right, we'll take the 1. That's fine. 2 cards. Den's pretty good, though. Okay, there's the Mayhem Devil. Discard the Sekenzen. Ooh, Xenagos. Definitely not what we want to see. Fable. Okay, that's pretty good, though. Put the Xenagos back. Okay, we'll take 1. That's fine. So we can't put the Xenagos back, which is a little bit annoying. Could play Fable. Big score. Discarding this. Going to activate their Den of the Bugbear. I think this is fine. Obviously, if they have, like, a Claim the Firstborn, it's a little bit rough, but... see if they have it. If they activate Den, then we can still block it. And then maybe we can get a couple redraws. Ooh, Thoughtseize is pretty good. Xenagos probably gone. I would imagine. Maybe we wanted to cast the Xenagos next turn. Or last turn. But then we probably would have just died to the Mayhem Devil. Because it would have been a lot of damage coming at us. Especially with the Den. Would have been 7, 8. Yeah, it would have been quite a lot of damage. Might have been dead. Yep. There's a claim. Sure. Alright, so we're going to take 3 now. Go down to 9. It's a bit rough. Let's see what we top deck. Sack the token, put Gigant in their hand, and then pass. Okay, we just hit Creativity anyways. Discard both of those. I kind of like my hand. Yep. Just gonna go get a 15/15 worm. No big deal here. Well, we're at 8, so it's not like we've got this game won. But we also have a really good blocker now. We top decked a land, alright. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Maybe we did want to redraw with these, but drawing 2 cards is pretty nice. And we get to make the mana, so. Okay, there's Giganta. Refresh this real quick. Let me know if you guys are still hearing the music. I think it looks like it tried to cut the music out. I'm not sure. So they're attacking. Yep, we just block, sure. Sorry about that. Just had to reset that there. Okay, Fable's gonna come back. We're at 7. So we're pretty low life, but we can just copy this for 30 trample. So we just have to survive pretty much here. Alright, just gonna pass. We still have an impulse too to dig deep as well if we need to. Maybe we just like impulse first to kind of see what we can get. And then if we can't get something that answers them, then we play the big score with whatever we draw. And we're going to go down to 6 here. We're also like 1 Mayhem Devil away from losing the game pretty much. Even if we got... Let's see, I guess we would need like a Volcanic Spite. Alright, so they're going to activate that. Looking 4 cards deeper is better than only drawing 2. Okay, Shark Typhoon's pretty good here, actually. I like that. So they swing in, we block here. Do they have a Claim the Firstborn? Alright, no Claim the Firstborn, so that's pretty good. Definitely pretty good for us right now. And... okay, they're going to attack, that's fine. Let's draw a card. Alright, just another impulse. Alright, so we can block the... kill... block. Guess either way they get that back. We don't want to just give it to them there. Alright, blocks. So... should be okay now. Just comes back to us. We can copy the World Spine Worm. And then kill them. Alright, they go up to 23. And they can shoot us with the cat once. And that's fine. Yep, just gonna get it back. We go down to 4. We copy the worm. And crash in for 30 trample. Alright, so... I kind of do like the Brotherhood's end here. Is that like it, though? Typhoon's okay. Makes a blocker, I guess. But it could also just, like... if we don't make the token big enough, it could just die to a Mayhem Devil either way. Stroke's not really doing anything. Maybe Ether Gust. It's like okay. I think I just like the Brotherhoods. And then we can cut. Negate, maybe? I think that's what we get rid of. Yeah, maybe we'll just cut the negate. I do like being able to counter. I guess maybe we can do this. How about we just shave one of each? I still like the fact that negate's a hard counter. And make disappear is gonna end up being a little bit worse, I think, on the draw. And at the same time, I mean, negate only really hits so many spells out of their deck, right? It's not like we're gonna counter their creatures, but I still think that it's a card that puts in some work sometimes, so we'll keep it in, see what happens here. Gonna be on the draw for this one. Alright, pretty good hand. We'll definitely keep it. We don't do anything, though, till turn 3. That's kind of rough. But we do have the Brotherhood's end to kind of, like, get us back into the game if it gets out of control. Okay, witness. Well, that wasn't really the best draw, but it's okay. Need a volcanic spite to shuffle it back in, pretty much. Hey, what's up, Rats Arena? Laser Maki in the house. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. Hey, Cauldron familiar? Sure. Probably just taking the one. Yep. I'm gonna play Mutavaults. It's going pretty good. Mostly just been playing this deck today. Okay, gonna take the 2. Yep. I don't really want to activate this with them having open mana. Like, let's say even if we get the block, we just don't want to get blown out by anything. I think I'm just gonna do this, and if they can kill the token, they kill the token. I think that's whatever. If they tap out for like a devil, we just blow them out with this. We could also just play this now and kill both of their cards, but I also think that's kind of like just a little bit so-so, honestly. We're not dying anytime soon, so... Okay, Deadly Dispute, sure. We get to look at pretty much 4 cards, drawing 2 of them. They have a Blood Tithe that they might cast this turn. Nice. What did you end up building? Okay, opponent going to the tank here. We actually can't cast this Deluge unless our token survives. We might just want to attack with the token to play the Xenagos, I think, and then later we can rip maybe a Creativity to just hit the worm and win. Okay, Blood Tithe Harvester, sure. Even if they have a claim here, I guess if they have claim, they could still have a Deadly Dispute. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Mono Blue Paradox, let's go. Okay, so they're actually just going to kill the token. Interesting. Alright, we'll take 1, go down to 15. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, let's just pass it back. We still have Big Score and Fire Impulse that we can respond with. So, I think that's okay. Really think about whether or not we wanted to main phase it, but it's not that we're going to get something that we can do on main phase, so it's not really worth it. Nice. Nazguls for the win, let's go. War of Invention and the One Ring. Oh, man, yeah, that's pretty good. You just keep untapping the ring and draw your deck, pretty much. That's pretty nuts. I like it. I like it. It's pretty cool. So they have 5 cards left. We're going to just try to go for combo here. We have Xenagos, though, in our hands, so it's a bit rough. With no swings, okay? So we're just going to do this. Discard the Sekenzin, and Our opponent scoops it up. I mean, honestly, I feel like this wasn't like a bad matchup at all. I mean, they have a pretty hard time kind of like interacting with us, especially like once we start to get treasures and stuff like that down. I think overall this deck's way better now with just this one-shot combo kill. Attrax is cool, and so is like the Gearhulk combo, but this just feels like insanely powerful where you just can just kill the opponent out of nowhere, or even if they know it's coming, you're just gonna kill them with like pretty much a 30 powered worm. So overall, I think the deck's gonna be really, really huge in our tournaments, and definitely like a pretty big menace on the ladders. So definitely give it a try. Don't forget, I host 3 tournaments a month. All are free to play with cash prizes. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And you can also find links to my content down below in the description. I stream on Twitch 4 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely check that out, and I hope that you stay cheesy.